Come on, YouTube. Don't want to tell me you're live? Okay, now you do want to tell me you're live. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to another RSG lunch stream. I'm your host, Ranger J, 1999, part of the RSG crew, and your man with the plan for the next hour or so as we hang out and talk about Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, the mobile game, which we are playing religiously like we always do, and talking about religiously like we always do. So that's what we're here to do. Have fun, discuss the game, hang out with you wonderful people, keep you entertained, keep you smiling. That's what it's all about. We like to interact with you guys in the chat. Welcome to everybody in the chat. Glad to see all the familiar faces, and it's always good to see new faces in there as well. And how do you let us know that? By saying hi, give your greeting into the chat, and we will definitely shout you guys out here. If you're new to the show, this is what we do. We just kind of cover what's going on in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, do some things to entertain and make you happy. We'll do mod depression, which is tradition. We will do what I'm doing right now is I'm recording some stuff because we're going to be trying to do some stuff with 3PO. And then afterwards we'll just do events. There's really nothing going on in the game right now. I hope we'll see what my TB rewards were. I know my guild's finishing up those. I hope everybody's Dark Side TB is going very well. Then we're going to mainly just do questions today. So if you have questions, go ahead and pop those into the chat. Make sure you put, for our format, the way we scoop up questions, if you have a question you want to pose to us, all you need to do is put your question into the chat. Simple enough. But when you do, make sure you put the word question in front of your actual statement. You're seeing people do that already if you're new. And you can do that. There's lots of fun ways you can interact with us. There's emojis and stuff you can do in YouTube. Oh, we just had a $4.99 donation from the lovely Tits of Fury. She says TGIF Tits of Fury. So if you want to donate super chat like that, you can. If you want to do StreamElements, Streamlabs, whichever one. Let's think of StreamElements. You can do funny little sound bites up playing stuff. Also, if you're over on Twitch and you're subbed, you can do fun stuff that should be popping in over as well. Okay. For a second, I'm going to change this to, let me just go here, because I just want to record just footage of the Chewbacca 3PO with some teams. You can see I've got, this is a fully Relic 3 team, and yesterday for the Gold VIPs, I actually tested something out yesterday and found out that Rebels in that new Galactic Challenge are garbage. Relic characters, because when they call an assist, that event works against them horribly. It was pretty brutal. I'm like, wow, they die almost immediately because sorry, someone was texting me. But yeah. So, we're going to do this real quick. But yeah, the Rebels in the Galactic Challenge are boo. Let's rock and roll. Let me just do this. I'm going to put this on auto real quick and start getting some footage for Finn and stuff. And let's get in there. Oh, wait. I hear a noise. I think it might be someone joining us. It's the lovely Ouchie Dumpling. Ouchie, how are you?
Pork.
Pork. Well, don't do that. Oh, come on, Ouchie. It's Friday. Then why would you ruin my day with that crap?
Because it's Friday.
This is not a pork Friday.
It's
Friday. TGIF. It's thank God it's Friday.
Thank the porgs. It's Friday.
You think the porgs over a spit? I mean, how do you like your pork prepared, Ouchie? I'll cook it for you.
Pork fried rice, please.
Pork fried rice. Okay, I like that. A traditional Chinese meal, if I've ever heard one. So that works for me. Yeah.
Pork curry, also an option.
Pork curry, okay, I like that. Any others? That's some good selection so far from you, Ouchie girl.
Pork egg rolls.
Okay, that's different. That's outside the box thinking, but I can go with that.
Pretty much any Asian cuisine I'm down for.
Okay, well, yeah, I like it. You're in for the whole stir fry kind of feel for it. So
let's just have a buffet. Like a big China buffet thing where they just have, it's not only Chinese food, it's just a bunch of things. It's all pork. Just the pork bar.
Just the pork. Okay, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with it on that. Yep. So Very nice. Some good quality suggestions. I'm sure now that we've done that, everyone and their mom's going to jump into the chat, Ouchie, and give their pork.
We're just going to get a whole menu of
Oh,
stuff.
boy.
Let's not forget pork nuts.
Pork nuts, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Those are kind of a delicacy, though.
Right. Hi, everybody.
Hello from Ouchie, getting us started right. Oh, goodness. What if someone made a mistake and put pickles on the buffet bar?
Pork pickles? Okay.
No, just porks with pickles, not pork pickles, just pickles.
Fine. I don't have to touch the pickle. Just because it's there.
Well, we know you don't like the pickle.
I actually do really like pickles, but...
oh, you're just...
I don't like these ones that Finn tries to control us with.
How does he try to control you with the pickles? Is it just... Let me explain this out because I don't get it.
Well, he makes us all want to gather as many as possible and then trick us by gambling them away on betting on mods and dueling with each other and gambling. I mean, it's a whole racket. It's a pickle racket.
Okay, so when it comes to using pickles as a currency, you're against pickles being used in that way. But other than that, you love the pickle.
Oh yeah. I'll jam a whole bunch of pickles in my mouth.
Hey, you know. Well, let's just stay with one. What if it's one of those giant pickles, right? You can't. You can't put more than one in your mouth. That's all right. Yeah, just one at a time. Enjoy the pickle.
I will work it. It'll be fine.
Bring the pickle down. Let me work it.
Exactly.
Well, my.
I don't even want to look at chat. Why is Grim in here? Grim, why are you in chat?
He's probably like doing stuff outside and stuff like that. Sometimes Grim can join, sometimes he can't. Sometimes he can only be in chat. It's okay. Grim knows the deal. He's probably horrified now that you've mentioned the pickle.
It's not my fault.
Well, you have to be used to it, you know. I mean, just talking about the pickle. I mean,
it's only natural.
Yeah. I mean, it's the pickle. All right, let's move on from this. I'm glad Finn will cut out this audio when he uses this footage for the 3 Baka video where we're doing. That's why I'm doing that right now. Because the people who were listening to this while they were trying to do a video for 3 Baka. Oh boy.
What should be more alarming is Yoda is recording this, so.
Oh boy.
Eventually, it will be up for donation. Soundbite.
Think Kyrell just another $2 says, how extremely, he says, hey, extremely pretty lady, how are you doing? Well, apparently she's happy with the pickle. Not betting, not currency. We have to make that clarification, right? If you're betting your pickle or anywhere near Ouchie or trying to use the pickle as some kind of gambling thing against Ouchie, that's not going to work. But if it's just a good old-fashioned normal pickle, she's with you. She's with you. She's all in. All right? Yeah. I'm surprised we're not seeing more pickles in the chat. A lot of words in the chat, but I'm surprised the chat didn't explode with pickles everywhere.
I think the time for rebellion has come, and people are wising up.
There you go. Oh, never mind. There he goes, Nightmare. He's got. As soon as I said it, see, I subtly showed the pickle.
Well, hello there.
Hello, Sky. Perfect time. We're talking about the pickle.
Hi, my favorite thing. Hey, Ouchie.
Yeah, it's Ouchie's favorite thing too, unless it's being used for gambling purposes. Scribe.
I will not be controlled by the pickle.
Yeah, she's not gonna be controlled by the pickle.
You must respect the pickle, but don't let it control you.
No.
Words to live by.
How's your toe, Scribe?
My toe is now recovered, thankfully.
What happened to your toe?
But
you stub it or something?
I did stub it, and I put it in the I blame Finn section of the RSG chat because I felt like it had to be said.
Were you thinking about the pickle and this happened?
He got distracted and stubbed his toe.
I don't want to lie to you,
Was this
Ranger.
a pickle-related injury? Is what I just want to know.
pickle-related predicament.
Yeah.
I think it was. Yeah.
Okay.
I was just out of bed in the morning, and I was in a bit of a pickle haze, and it happened. I'm not afraid to say it.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
Can happen to the best of us.
So I was just telling folks about the Galactic challenges and how just god-awful a fully relic badass rebel team with Chewbacca and 3PO is absolutely trash to use against that.
Really?
It's awful, God. Because you start off with like 80% of your stats gone, and when you call an assist, it gets worse. So you start with Han. I mean, both Chewbacca, 3PO, and Chewbacca are nearly dead. And then Anakin does his AoE, you're basically toast. It's awful. Oh, God. No.
Then you receive damage as well when you hurt the enemy. You like receive a percentage.
Reflects it back. Yep. It's pretty bad. You have to use the buff. Oh, God. It's pretty bad, man. So
I'm glad I have you guys to tell me these things, because I have not opened up that Galactic Challenges since the Bounty Hunter one.
Should you?
Don't bother.
I just decided I didn't want to participate
I'm
in
just
the
going
beta
to
test.
do one battle just to show this. I'm going to do this at tier 5, because this is tier 5 we're talking about, not tier 6. Tier 5. And I'm going to go in here and let the AI just show it for you. You guys have got to see this nonsense. Alright, well, we'll go with 3PO. Horrible pick against the Padme team. You know what, let's go old Ben. Yeah, why not? I just want to show you what happens right on the first battle. I won't even put on auto. I'll just show you with the first moves. All right, so we're already weak. I'm going to stun Anakin because I want to. Look, they're almost dead. They're still, look at this. Chewbacca's ready to go down the toilet. It's so bad, man. Oh, God. Oh, no.
What the hell?
And you have to try to get the buff on them. Like, instead of doing what I want to do with Chewie, I'm trying to get the buff on them. It's so bad, man. Oh, God. And okay, Chewie, never mind. It didn't matter. Chewie died. All right, and 3PO's dead. Okay. I had no chance in hell. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's so bad, man. Now, other teams do just fine, but it's so crazy. One, it's the Padme team. Really shouldn't be using CLS against that. But just the fact of how you go down, it's so horribly wrong, man. So I feel bad that if people that have worked hard on the Rebels, right? Because it should be any team, right? You should be able to go in your best team and be able to use it. If your best team is Rebels, God bless you, my child.
Man.
that ain't working. Oh boy,
It's not gravy.
it's pretty bad. All right, let's say hi to everybody in chat, and then we'll do some mod depression. I think that's the way to go. All right, Gap P is the first one in. He says, "Hey, RSG peeps, it's Freaky Friday. Been a tiring long week. Yes, it has. Dead on my feet, but passing out. Pickles to celebrate the weekend. Look at all those pickles. Perfect timing." Says plus a Krispy Kreme for Ouchie. So Ouchie, there you go.
Aww. So considerate, Gab.
Yeah. So we've got the pickle. Now she's got the hole. All right. So there we go. Yuta says, it's Friday, about time. Hope all of you are still being safe and always staying awesome. Yuta, get your ass home. What? I didn't see anything. I'm way up in chat, so did something funny just pop in? All right, let me go look. I'll scroll all the way down and look.
I don't know what's going on.
I know nothing.
Okay, Gappy put more pickles out. He says, we don't need wisdom. All we need is pickles. Wiser words have never been said, ever. Let's see here. Nathan H is here. Says, hello there. Hello there. He says, Skewers, Ranger, and possibly Grim, TGIF Pickle Time, and of course, Habitat.
Oh, crap.
Did you join your GAC?
Make sure you set your defenses, ladies and gentlemen.
Unless you've already set your preset, so I
gotta go yell at my guild. Gotta yell at my guild.
Yeah, let's go see how Darkside
TV.
GOTB is going for my guild. I'll get back to greens in one moment. Let's just see how it goes. I know I deployed. All right, we're 31 out of 33. Where have we looking? We're looking. 3 stars in the south.
If anyone in my guild is listening, you better make sure you've done your stuff, or else you're gonna get
no pickles for you.
No soup for you. 6 month ban. All right. So we'll get 31. Let's see there. Who else we got? The lovely Tits of Fury says, good morning, skewers. She's got hugs for everybody. And donuts and coffee for Ouchie. There you go. She's doing that. She did that yesterday, and she's doing that today again. She's got the coffee and the donuts for you, some quality lady time as you guys make fun of us with our pickles. All right, Nathan H. How do I thumbs up on YouTube? I am mainly in Twitch. I don't know. Let's see here. Let's see. Keep looking. Grim's here. Let's see here. Buzzsaw VG says, I'm going to be waiting 24 hours for this video. I'm so bored. Well, Buzzsaw, I mean, doing the best we can, man. We're putting out a crazy amount of content. I'm doing the best. I don't know what more do you want from me, man. Buzzsaw said it's Donut Friday. Does she like donuts? Well, we know Ouchie does. Yeah, and then Fury says, you got to keep the Ouchie satisfied. Yeah, she's simple. She, let's see here. Foreigner says, hello there, skewers. Hello, Foreigner. Who else we got? Who else we shit on? Jason Hummel, my man. He's here. He says, TGIF skewers. Look at all those emojis going. Very nicely done, sir. Fedo Chico with the classic good morning. Good morning to you, my friend.
Never goes out of fashion, that one.
No, it doesn't. Let me see. Who else? Ghost Strike, my man. MC represents says, hey, everyone. What's going on, Ghost? Nightmares here says, Ranger. It's been so long since I've caught a lunch stream. How are you, brother? I'm doing fantastic, Nightmare. And appreciate all the pickles. Share those pickles. That's what we do. Let's see. Looking for names I haven't shout out yet. Rob Silver. Hi ho, Silver. Says, how's it going today, RSG? Hope all is well. We hope you're having an awesome day as well, sir. Let me see here. Thing Kyrell, Pimp Extraordinaire, the fourth Hokage says, what's up, Ranger? What's going on? He's facing the Nine Tails in battle today, or this evening and tomorrow. It could be the end of the fourth Hokage as we know it. Will the anime play out again in GAC, or will he finally defeat his past? We'll find out from the fourth Hokage. See, Castle Runner says the I can't talk all the time. The innuendo is he says think today. I think he meant thick. Yes, thick, not think. We're not doing a lot of thinking when we're doing innuendo. Let's see here. Ray Rock says, good morning, people. Good morning, Ray Rock. A lot of questions. We'll get to those. Let's see. Brian Bodes here says, no pickles for you. Lord Megatron and the Decepticons are here to wish everybody a happy Friday. Well, very nicely done. Nice to have the Decepticons here to steal our Energon but give us a nice greeting. All right, let's looking. And there's Meow Meow. Selka Meow says, all these dingoes enjoyed the 4-day weekend. Oh, it's Labor Day weekend, isn't it?
Is it 4 days? Oh. Isn't it usually only
people
3
usually
days?
take like half a day or they'll take today off, and then Monday's Labor Day, I guess. So, yeah. And I cannot stress, guys, please be safe out there. If you don't have to be anywhere in a group of people, do not do that shit. I mean, coronavirus is still out there, and it is...
Amen.
Please.
Just be sensible.
Just be sensible, man.
We all don't want to see another spike in 2 weeks.
God, just...
Stay in, play with your pickles, do what you gotta do.
Grill your porgs,
Yeah, come hang out.
We'll keep
we
you
don't have
entertained.
people
I plan on streaming
hanging
a
out
lot
on our
this
Discord
weekend.
anymore.
Yeah, seriously.
If you're feeling bored and alone, come join the Discord
Hit
and
me
hang
up, say Ranger,
us.
come hang out in general voice chat. If I'm available, I will do that, man. I mean, we were in there a bunch yesterday, and
Yeah, no one came in.
No one came in. It was just me, Ouchie, and Finn, and I got angry because it was...
Well, Hideous came in.
Well, yeah,
it was nice. I got to talk to Hideous.
That was nice. Yeah. And we watched some more of the Clone Wars Season 7 with Finn, so Finn's getting caught up.
And he got to the episode that wasn't very popular.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
People don't like that episode very much with those two chicks.
It's not my favorite, but I appreciate it because it develops Ahsoka's character, right? Outside of... But yeah, I mean, if you look at the first 4 and then the last 4 for this last season, those are like goddamn fire, right? And the middle one is more about just story. and development of character stories. So it is what it is. Anybody else? I think we've covered everybody that I can see that's give a greeting so far. Ziglet's here. Ziglet says, is that $12.99 gear pack worth it? Yeah, I think so. I got it. I mean, that's a damn good pack for $12.99. I don't think I can show it again. Yeah. So you get between 10 and 20 of each of these. For $12.99, stun guns, 10 at least. 10 of the Chirotex, 10 of all this stuff. Hell yeah, that's worth it. At least get one. Oh, it was so good. I was like, God dang, that's a good pack. For $12.99 for that, that's a great pack. What else 73 popped in and said hello. All right. Let me turn off my guild message there. All right. Let's do some mod depression. It's that time of day where Ranger J 1999, being the stupid potato head that he is, thinks that he can actually get nice shit when he's on the stream, and we all know better. So we're going to filter and go roll some mods, and it's going to be awful. And that's why we call it mod depression, because out of the
all the gray mods, right, Ranger?
Yeah. Out of all the thousands and thousands of mods that Ranger J 1999 has rolled, only 4 have ever hit 20 on the stream. 4. Not 400, 4. So I'm 4 out of 10,000 on my rolls. Now, that doesn't mean Ranger J 1999 doesn't have extremely great mods, because he does. I have an ass ton of great mods. All rolled off stream. This is some Illuminati bullshit, but we still fight the fight because we have to, right? I mean, it's what we have to do.
I'm sure you don't just hack Ranger. Yeah. Modified APK to get perfect mod rolls.
I wish, man. If there was a thing like that, shit. At this point, as much depression as I've suffered, I might go for it. No, it's not worth it. Not for mods, not for anything, man. Especially, I've invested too much time and pain and suffering into my mods to be dicking around with the APK shit.
Exactly. And what's the point at the end of the day?
I've never understood people that do that kind of stuff. I just don't. I mean,
no, absolutely not.
Yeah. But I was put on this planet to get it. So here we go. All right, our first roll of the day is Denied. We got Health. That's a blue mod that's got 4 or 5 speed, and we know the deal. That one's going to go. He's going to get the fudge out. Alright, we're going to slice another one. Oh, we need some more energy, so let's do that. Actually, I'm going to get those because I want to roll a bunch of mods today. Okay. Alright, next roll is another miss. Fantastic. Okay. Things are going well. So we're 0 for 2 on the mod depression today. This is fantastic. I mean,
fantastic. Did you roll some speed?
No, we haven't hit shit. I mean, it's fantastically poopy.
Yeah, got dick. Yeah.
Denied. Okay. Let's do this again. Gonna go for another big slice here, and what do you know? We missed again. We're 0 for 3. This has turned out to be just a wonderful, awful mod depression day. Let's do another one here.
Next one, you're bound to get the next one.
Well, let's see what Scribe was right. No, it missed. It didn't hit. Scribe.
Okay, no more advice from me.
Yeah, let's just keep why don't you keep your pie hole shut there, buddy? Well, 4 mods in. 4 mods. Bye-bye. All right, let's just do this and unlock these because they've got to be sold because they have failed us. Oh boy, that's awful.
It's okay, Scribe. He won't take mod advice from me anymore either.
No,
we're
I will not.
In the doghouse.
Alright, well that was mod depression in the worst way possible. Holy shit, that was awful. Man, that was brutal. Good lord. Also remember tomorrow is double drops on ship day, right? Ship energy, right? So let's make sure we do that. Thank Kyrell just says, it says Ranger Silk has requests in chat. I'll look at it here. Oh, she donated. She says, Silk me out $5 Trump impression. Okay, so Trump impression, you want me to read this? Okay. Alright, this is for Meow Meow. She's a tremendous American. She knows all about the pickle in my large hands. Alright. She says, gentlemen clubs, people didn't think we could do it, but we did. No one knows the jobs they create. No one understands girls like me. I don't know if you know this, Ouchie. I know women. Your thoughts?
I heard you know how to grab them.
Yes, like a bowling ball.
Oh, God.
Your silence speaks tremendously that you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, you grab them like a bowling ball. And I can do that because I have large hands.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Meow Meow. You wanted it. You got it. Our president.
Hey man, we've got Boris Johnson over here. He's not much better.
God, yes.
I think those two were separated at birth or something.
He's my English brother from another mother, I think. Is that how that work? I don't know bloodlines. All right.
Oh, dear me.
There you go, Meow Meow. You want it, man. I'm going to give it to you. You want Trump, man. I'm going to go crazy with Trump. And when I do it, I always tell the lady, I'm like, have you heard of China? I hate China.
You seen that YouTube clip of him just saying China for about 3 minutes
It's
straight?
pronounced China. Where did you get, what's this other word? It's China.
It's just how we say it in the UK.
Alright. Okie dokie in the pokey. Alright, let's get to some questions. As I said, there's not really much going on in the game. So we are going to just do questions. And hang on, I don't really have... What's the events today? I don't know, contraband cargo? Oh, that's fun. Let me just put this shit on auto. Knife off first.
Also a man of culture, I see.
Yeah. I just like what do you think, game? What should I run with? Okay, good. Let's go with that.
Whatever auto.
Yeah, I don't care.
Team.
Let me get my cargo of contraband through. Target Vader. What, they went first? Well, I'm glad all these characters are relics and shit. I mean, good lord. Let's kill Vader. All right. Excuse me. Oh, we got a lot of questions today. Oh my. I'm drinking some coffee here. Some good coffee. All right. Nathan H says, question, excluding the Kylos, which Zetas do you have on your first order? You would ask me that while I'm in the middle of contraband cargo.
Give me 1 second.
I'm trying to think. I know first order Stormtrooper. I know I've got the 2 on Kylo Unmasked. Hux, Sith Trooper. The ones on Kylo Ren Unmasked. I don't think I have any of the other ones. I'll go look here in a second. Once we finish this battle here. So give me a second here, Nathan H, and we'll look on that for you. And then we'll discuss, like, if those are worth it or no. Now, it's a little different for me, because back in the day when I did Kylos, different time. So some of these I've done back in the day where it's like, yeah, I still think definitely First Order Stormtrooper is definitely worth it. I think Hux is, and I definitely think Sith Trooper is. And I think the ones, I still think the ones on Kylo are pretty good. Alright, we won. Yay, we won. We did a great job. We did it, guys. We worked hard. We did it.
My Phasma's zated.
Oh, ouchie, no.
This is from a long time ago.
I figured that's probably what happened.
This is where I come in with the Phasma has a Zeta?
Yeah. Yes, she does, and I haven't
sure?
used it. I haven't done it. Yeah, as far as well,
Is
no.
it called It's a Trap?
Alright, let me go through. Okay,
It's called Cool Character Wasted in the Films.
I did not do. See, you don't have one. You don't have one. Executioner does not have a Zeta, I don't believe. Yeah, everything I did, yeah, because I think they're good. First Order Stormtrooper with Call and Assist and stuff is really good. Kylo Ren's, I think, is good. The 2 on Crew is really good. Hux, Sith Troopers are. Yeah, I don't want. I let the one on Phasma know. Just no.
Is it on her lead?
Yes.
Yeah, it is lead. It's just.
Oh no.
It makes for an actually pretty cool,
It's
like,
not
B or C level
It's
cleanup team
I
in
guess,
TWGA.
Okay.
Because it causes other people to assist, right? It brings in a lot of assists.
Gotcha.
It's just,
And
it
I
just
like do
gives
this
them-
cool
it gives
little
them
team.
Yeah, it gives them advantage, and it's a minus 15 damage thing, so it's not bad. But when you're prioritizing Zetas, you look at that when you're like, I can do that one later. It's like,
Yeah, you're not really, especially with Galactic Legend Kylo now. I mean, you're not really having a.
I mean, there's 6 Zetas for you straight away. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you also
have mine
think
all saved at the moment, ready for the next GL. I have too many saved right now, actually.
Yeah. But I think the other ones are really solid on the first order, except for Phasma. That's why I didn't do it. So, all right, put this on auto. Next question, Nathan H. Once I have Vet Han Relic, how would I best fit him on my JTR squad? Currently, I have JTR BB-8, Resistance Trooper R2, and Finn. I don't have the Satchel Backpack Bros. He doesn't. You don't put him on that team because, I mean, you can substitute R2 out for him if you wanted to. If you wanted to put R2 on another team, you want Finn, you want BB-8, you want Trooper on that team. Of course, JTR. So you can mix and match R2 because if you're going to use them, say like on a Rebel team or something like that, you can. But the vets, I just put them on like defense. I don't really use them that much. Now I know Clash and some others really love them. And they're good tunes. I just, for my teams and the teams that I run, which is more meta, I just don't use them. So usually I put them on a team on defense. You can use them, but I think they need to be together. I think you need Vet Han and Chewie kind of working in a duo. They really are solid when they're together. So, Buzzsaw, question. I just relic Grief. Any mod advice? Well, we'll go look at what I did here in a second. We'll look at my entire Bounty Hunter team. Once we finish up this, once we have to go back to look at characters, I'm doing contraband cargo. God damn it!
Imagine Grief is probably just a straight up like speed potency, maybe?
It's in crit damage. I'll show you what I did with him. I'll show you with the whole concept of my Bounty Hunter team and why it's so goddamn good.
The delicious Bounty Hunter team.
Oh, they're so good. It's my favorite team to play. It is so much fun to play Bounty Hunters now, man. I love it. All right, so we go Bounty Hunters. So Grief.
Just not against JTR.
Yeah, I did crit chance and speed. And I've got his speed at 297. And I want to get him a little bit faster, but 297 is still good. Puts him at like around 317 with the Mando lead. Actually, 327 if I go Jango, but I hardly ever go Jango lead. But it's a lot of crit chance and damage on these characters, or some of them, because I just want that to hit. Boss is going to be different. You want boss, like you can see my boss here. Boss speed is at 320 something, 323, so he's 343. I want to get boss to taunt or for me when I'm using them on offense, I don't taunt with boss right away. He's going to do his big call and assist because I want to get that payout as quickly as humanly possible. Then with Jango Grief, you can taunt with boss right away, but then you know, depending on which team you're facing, so you use them differently in different scenarios. But it's all about getting that payout. Once they get that payout, that team, those 5 that you're looking at that I have right now, are pretty solid. But you want Grief fast. Because you want him doing his call and assist, and you want him to be able to cleanse if needed as soon as possible. Because sometimes teams are faster, and if they get some debuffs on you, he cleanses them up, and then you get retribution, which helps you get your payout faster too, because everybody's firing back once they're hit. He's just a fantastic character. Out of the 3 that when they came out, I haven't done Kar yet because she just doesn't have a home. But Grief and Mando are just goddamn amazing. And you see I just got crit chance and speed on Mando as well. And his speed is exactly 300. So it's boss, Mando, Grief.
What's your Mando's crit chance at right now?
It's not super amazing, but it's enough to where, let's see, his crit chance is at 85%.
Okay, yeah. Does he gain any from his lead at all?
I think he does. That's why I did it this way. Yeah, they have a plus 30% critical chance. So
okay, so he's basically always going to crit.
Yeah, that's why I just run a little bit on there on these. What do I remember with that? Yeah, crit chance with offense. So I mean, it's all it's all about getting that chance to crit. Okay, so there you go. Nathan H. question. I have Darth Vader modded for speed, but I see other people modding for offense. What do you see as the advantage of each? Offense, he just hits harder with his basics and stuff, which is really nice. Let me pull up my Vader.
Yeah.
Now, I still like the way I've got mine. I went speed because I wanted him to be fast, and you see I've got potency, and the secondaries are potency as well. What's my potency at with him? I'll pull up my stats on Vader. Offense is fine too, offense and potency, if you have really good offensive mods. So his potency is right at 100%. It's 99.14. His speed's at 252. And I really like that because I want those debuffs to land. So there's a couple ways you can go about it. He's still gonna do Vader things no matter what. Mine's only relic 3. Eventually I'll take him up higher. But I have to for when I go for the new Supreme Leader. I'm sorry, the new Palpatine.
Yeah, it's R7 requirement, is he?
R5. But you can go offense and potency. I've seen people go potency.
I go crit damage and potency personally.
You can do that, crit damage and potency. So there's a lot of different ways. You still want them around 240 to 260 speed. Under a pop lead, that's pretty damn fast. So if you can get an offense set with that and have a potency set, that's fine. I don't, and the characters that I do have those big offensive mods on, I want them to have those big offensive sets on because they need it. Grandmaster Yoda, I ain't taking his mods off. That little hippity hoppity frog is amazing.
The miniature Hulk.
Yeah. Gappy, how many times did you check the mic and sound today? Once. Nathan H. Question, what is your next planned commercial? Would you consider a Finn cooking show commercial? Oh, God. No. That one's out. I am actually working on, if you guys don't know, I recorded a song for Heinze that is now part of his intro. I took the Witcher song and did that as a song. I'm actually doing one for Finn.
Can we get a hint? I'm intrigued.
It's going to be Alice in Chains.
Okay, awesome.
What? Oh my gosh. Can you give me a hint as to the song that only other Alice in Chains fans would know?
No. You have to wait till it comes out. But yeah, it's going to be that. So I was planning on doing it this week. Things have not worked out that way, so I'm going to try to take some time this weekend.
You need help with the harmony? Okay.
I got that
Missed
squared
chance
away.
to collab there.
No? Well,
Ouchie.
do you want to try to do the harmony, Ouchie?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Go on.
I don't think this is the song that would work for you.
Okay.
When you hear, you'd be like, yeah, he was right. I could see a couple of the other ones, though, would be perfect for you. Like, Rooster would be really good. Yeah, that would be really good. Rooster would be one. Yeah, there's a couple. You know what? Ouchie, I'll keep that in mind for, like, because I have some other spoof songs I want to do. I'm going to use Ouchie Dumpling.
Okay.
Not this one, though. All right, so let's see here. Tits of Fury question: did you feel me using your ally in SWGOH just now, Ranger? I used him real good. Well, speaking of pickles,
well,
my. Yes, I felt it through the Force. I'm lying like a mother. I did not feel it in the Force.
He's trying to say you're not force sensitive?
No.
My whole image of you has just been crushed.
I didn't feel it. If the Force was real, I'd be in big trouble because I'd be dicking around with the Force all the time. I'm just checking storage real quick before I get into more questions because there's nothing going on in the game, guys. Nightmare question is: Ouchie Girl doing Ladies' Night at Heinze tonight? I don't think you are, Ouchie, are you?
well, I have been invited, and
hope so.
we'll see. We will see how my troublemaker is at that time.
Well, if you can be on Ouchie, it'd be great. If you can't, I understand.
There does seem to be a lovely group assembled, including Adastra, and I really want to be there, but I also don't want to spend half the time just there on mute because there's screaming happening in the background. So,
all right. Nightmare question, Ranger. Would you rather cover a Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, or New Kids on the Block song? Backstreet Boys. NSYNC, man, the way they sing is too hard. And New Kids, like, bleh. Let's see here. Nathan H. question: in RSG history, how did the Wookiee stroking begin? Well, we had a character that's guild's name was Stroking the Wookiee, and when we saw that, I can't remember the person's name, but the guild was called Stroking the Wookiee or something like that. And so we started doing that. I'm like, oh God, stroking the Wookiee. And then Finn just out of nowhere started doing that sound for the Wookiee being stroked, and they clipped it, and there you go. The legend was born. And our Wilson question, I need 5 Separatist Gear 13 to finish the faction. I already have Galactic Legend Ray. What do you think about finishing a faction to Gear 13 before moving on to a Galactic Legend grind? I think it's a great idea. I did it. I did the entire Bounty Hunter team. I did that because I really wanted to play that team. Do you have a team that you really want to do? Because once you do that... Now, I plan on doing more of my Separatists and other characters like Thrawn and stuff to Gear 12. Then Luke happened. So I did Luke. And that's just the way it goes. And then I went for Kylo because I'm like, okay, it's time to get Kylo knocked out. And then I was planning on doing all those characters again. Then they announced the next Galactic Legends. So I'm like, Jesus Christ, I cannot catch a break. You know?
Just how CG likes it.
Yeah, right? I'd love to take Thrawn, Shaak Ti, Padme, Jolie to Relic. Those are the 4 that I really wanted to get done, right? Thrawn only needs 1 piece, but I'm like, God damn it. Every time I start to do that, and I do it on the stream where I lock those characters in at the top, you see they're added to my favorites, like, we're going to get these characters done. New Galactic Legends have been announced. Well, those 4 characters are going the way of the dodo. Yes. Jesus. Nathan H's question, for charity, would you sing a duet with Finn or Julie? For charity, yeah, I would do it for charity.
Oh.
Think IRL question. Mon Mothma at Relic 7 can beat GG teams, so it is time for GG to lead defense in GAC. If so, what teams can beat? What teams can it beat on offense, or is he useless on offense since you lose too many banners? I'm not a big fan of Grievous on offense. Again, you do lose banners. And he can take banners away. Now, I still think if you're gonna go Grievous on defense and it's Mon Mothma, you've got to stick Wat on there if they have a really good Mon Mothma, right? Because it's still gonna take some banners, I believe, away. And really, when it comes down to my defense, it's just to take away as many banners as possible. If I can get defenses, great. If I can't, then that's okay. Because I focus more on being more efficient, and I have the teams to do it. So, but the teams I do put down are banner stealers. They're specifically put in there because they can steal banners. Night Sisters, Grievous, the teams that you've seen me put in there, and then Ray's there just to make their life miserable because, like the guy I'm facing next, he has a Galactic Legend. He has a choice: either keep her for offense and try to beat Ray, or he can put it down on defense and I'll beat it because I have the same Galactic Legend. So either they're going to try to go hard on defense and think that they can stop me, which will not happen because I keep everything for offense, the big hitters, or they go light, and then we have a lot of fun doing 1v5. So,
yeah. So fun.
It is fun.
Your GACs are always fun because you have so many teams for offense. It's just like, I'm spoiled for choice.
It really is, and it's not that I'm putting the teams I put down on defense are no joke, right? It's not like you got to take them seriously because they're modded well. They're not as relic, but there are relics in there, and they really will wreck your world. So. All right. Buzzsaw, but the Mon Mothma thing, I think, yeah, it's a good point. But I still think and at that, I would also put Grievous in the back then as a surprise team too. Just to think strategic placement. But I think adding Wat there will help you in that because he gets those techs out with Mon Mothma. It's not like other teams. I think, yeah, it'll be a little nasty.
Use Jawas for Mon Mothma.
Jawas for Mon Mothma.
Unless they have Scarith Rebel Pathfinder.
Then that's not going to work.
Well, actually, I mean, all my Jawas are Gear 12, and I used them on a Mon Mothma team this past round, and they did have Scarith Rebel Pathfinder.
What was the
and
gear,
yes,
though?
It did make it a little tricky. The Mon Mothma team?
Yeah.
I don't know, Gear 12 something or other.
Mon Mothma was Gear 12?
No, the rest of the team was.
Okay.
Go tell Arnold. Quick, Ouchie. Go tell him.
Buzzsaw.
You have to have Gear 12 Jawas. Sorry, Ranger.
That's okay.
Don't mean to.
No, it's all right. Jawas, pickles, whatever on people's minds. Buzzsaw question: who would you bet is the most likely to be injured by a pickle?
Not Ouchie.
No, it's
It's
not
true.
Ouchie.
If you stay away from them, then they can't hurt you.
Yeah, I think Ouchie's defense is too strong for the pickle to hurt her. I'm gonna go with Finn. Finn, I think, would dick around and hurt himself somehow with his pickle. All right. Fourth Akagi question. We are less than a month away from Star Wars Squadron, so do you think you'll get a public beta, or is it too late at this point? If there is going to be a public beta, I'm sure they would have announced it already. I think they're probably doing like they did with Battlefront 2, where they had a closed beta. Fourth Akagi. I
wouldn't be surprised if they went along with a early access release for people who pre-order, like a couple of days, maybe a 2-day early access for anybody that's pre-ordered. But they haven't announced anything, and if they haven't already, I don't think they will.
I don't think so either. Nightmare question: when will then be now? Soon. All right. Fourth Akagi question for the extremely pretty lady: when are your grammar's killing me, Thane. When are we getting Finn to do the celebrity dating game? He will do it if you ask him. You're his favorite after Maz.
He will not, because I have asked him, and you've been in the Discord chat while we've talked about it.
So this is Thane being a dick, being a troll. I already knew the answer, but ask the question.
Plenty of people can say no to me without any problems.
Yeah.
So...
we may have to resort to blackmail at this point, Ouchie. So
do you want Finn to do a celebrity dating game?
Yeah, actually I do, man.
I don't know where the celebrity is coming in.
I
guess Finn's the celebrity.
He's a celebrity, so we have to find some lovely ladies that would be interested in a man who is quite well got his shit together. A doctor, many degrees, wonderful human being.
Good singer.
That's okay. That's not part of it. And then
chef.
No,
an aspiring chef. A good singer.
Chef. Oh boy. Oh god. Never mind. I think it's a bad idea.
He's a Renaissance man, really.
Oh boy. Yes, let's go with that.
He's an artiste. You've seen him draw with the Finn Ross things. He's good at math and
okay,
helping with tech support. I mean,
that's true.
He's a Renaissance man.
We're gonna have to lie and say he doesn't like cute, fluffy things. Oh God, how do we get past that? I can't. We're gonna have to find some women. We have to ask that question: do you like a man that likes to cuddle with fluffy things? Because that's going to come up. All right, Ziglet question: is the $12.99 gear pack worth it? Yes. N.R. Wilson question: The Boys season 2 dropped the first 3 episodes on Amazon Prime. You gonna watch them? Nope. I'm gonna wait till I get all of them. I can't sit there and watch 3 episodes and then not see the rest.
When's the rest released? Do we know?
I thought it was this weekend sometime. So if they released the 3 early, I think it was like September. I'd have to look it up, but I'm not pulling up my Amazon right now.
You'll be happy to know, Ranger, I actually went through and I blitzed through Umbrella Academy season 2, and I loved it.
I love The Boys, The Umbrella Academy. I think both those series have been just goddamn amazing.
Golden, loved it.
I forgot we were just on full game view and I didn't have the cameras up, so my apologies. And you can see Ouchie with the no pickle claws showing in her image there. Okay. Nightmare question. Ranger, my girlfriend is watching the stream today and thinks you're very handsome. Well, thank you. Oh, very nice. Can you give a shout out to
What?
I was almost pulled in. It was all bullshit. He doesn't have a girlfriend, nor does she think I'm handsome.
That's cruel.
Yeah.
Who is that? Kick him out
Nightmare.
the chat now.
We do like Get some carbonite in the face on that man. I was like, oh, that's nice. And then I started reading ahead, and I was like, awful. Nightmare. Just awful.
Terrible.
Doc Ravage question: what's the best counter to a Ray team with Malik in it?
Vader.
Vader's can work.
Provided you don't use Merciless Massacre whilst you don't have your own Sorry, provided you don't use Force Crush without Merciless Massacre.
Right.
You don't want to get screwed up by fear.
Nope. Don't do it.
You could use JKR as well, I suppose. JKR with gas.
Luke can handle it with the right team. It's still not a guarantee, though. I mean, it's usually you have to have your own Galactic Legend, because usually if I see that, I'm just like, all right, Malik, get your ass out, because I had no business with you in here. Get out of here.
I got time for you.
Yeah, I ain't got time for you. Get your shit out of here. BCM, the Vikings here. Hey, haven't seen you in around a while, man. Should be on the lunch stream, you psycho. So this question, what do you guys think about the new graphics card releases? I'm not familiar with what this is. You know what he's talking about?
Yeah, NVIDIA have released their 30 series of graphics card.
Oh, okay.
And their price point per performance is actually incredible. So that's my take.
I just got this new laptop, too. Maybe I have one of those in there. I don't know. It says GeForce GTX NVIDIA.
It's probably not, because the graphics cards are not due to release until the end of this month or something.
Damn
it. Line of it. So you might have got skunked.
And you bought a laptop, so the laptop mobile versions of the fancy processors are always behind. They don't come out with the desktop versions. So.
All right. Let's see, Nathan H. How many stars did you take your malevolence to? I haven't taken mine to anything yet. I have to wait till I get some more Get 2. So it's a long process. So all my Get 2 is going toward the malevolence right now. Where am I at with him? He is 45 out of 145. So after TB, I'll have a bunch more, and I'll buy more of his shards. So I'm going for him. And I'm not only doing that, I'm working on Hyena and Vulture, both towards 7 right now. So it's just a matter of time. But the drop rates on pulls is just shit. It's awful. Really bad.
Sadly, I have to go.
Oh, all right, Ouchie girl.
Ouchie. Virtual Academy stuff. You know,
hey,
I've got one getting on call right now with his class, and I have to get the other one on his call.
Hey,
everything's happening at once.
You go do you, Ouchie girl. We understand you're a mommy, and that's the things that mommy have to do.
But yeah, everybody, you know, this whole weekend, feel free to just come in the voice chat and hang out.
Yeah. Ouchie will be there. Somebody will be there. If not, just pop in and then tag.
Yeah, just pop in and wait.
And tag and just say, hey, I'm here when we want to come hang out. I know it's a little busy, but someone jump in. And because if you look at general chat, man, holy Christ, it's always flying.
That actually happened on my Discord channel the other day when I was streaming. I think it was the Marvel Avengers game that came out. And I have a chat in my Discord channel that I've never used, but I was in there and I noticed a couple of guys were in there chatting. I was like, who are you? It's a little bit weird for a small Discord channel like mine to be like that. But yeah, it was interesting.
All right, let's go here. Let's see.
Catch you later.
Bye, Ouchie girl. Let's get some donuts in the chat for Ouchie.
Try to come by Heinz's stream tonight for you night owls.
No, I'll
see
be
the
there.
Ladies
for a little bit. I'm gonna actually get some sleep because I'm hosting the Jedi Academy tomorrow by myself again.
Okay, catch you later.
All right, Ouchie girl. Let's see, Nathan H. Question: would you be willing to sing a spoof song for the lunch stream or other RSG intros? Yeah, I might do that. For right now, I'm just having fun messing with other people. We'll get there. Nathan H. question: how many stars? We did that one. NR Wilson question: we talked about this before. How much GP does Grande into Galactic Legend bring? I think it was like 250,000 GP. Let's calculate this.
It's a lot.
Let's go. Let's just calculate the total GP here that it's going to bring. So Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, once all is said and done, he is at. Wait, where is this GP? Now you need to go to stats.
My Ray is at 49,363.
Where's that number? Oh, there it is. It's at the bottom. So 49,318, and I don't have another 60 mod on. So let's just say 50,000. Let's calculate this just for Kylo Ren, right? Let's do the calculation. Let's add it all together. Let's just say 50,000. 50,000 plus 32,103. 203 plus 29,008. 8 equals. I need to put it this way so to make it easier. But plus 26671. I get asked this all the time, and I've always given guesstimations. Let's actually do the math. Plus 25662 equals plus 24853 equals plus 23209 equals. This is really climbing fast, brother. Oh boy. Plus 22657 plus 22612 equals plus 20586. Okay. Plus 20328 equals. Alright, so we're back to the top. We need to add Palpatine and, was it Vedhan? Let's do Vedhan first.
Vedhan, yeah.
So Vedhan is, where are you? He is plus 21069. Now this is, I don't have all the mods on there, just to give you a rough calculation, right? They don't all have like 60 mods, things of that nature, but just gives you a rough idea. Okay, and then we need Palpatine. Oh lord, this is gonna really skyrocket this shit.
Good old Papa Palps.
We need Papa Palps. What's 32103 equals roughly 350,000 GP once you have the Galactic Legend all said and done. So roughly about 300,000 once you get the characters done. And that's with mods being what they are. So roughly there, minus or plus a little bit, right?
Yep.
So yeah, about 350,000 just for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren.
What's interesting about that number is that equates to a little under 10% of my entire roster. For one character. That's nuts.
But it depends on when you do it and when you get them. Because, again, we talk about GP that is fluff, and we talk about GP that's lean. Right? Those kind of characters, most of them are lean. Palpatine, I mean, Vedhan's still solid. You can still use them. First Order...
It's a lot better than he used to be fair.
Yeah, First Order's a little bit better, the usage, because the pilots, even though they're not the greatest, their still ships are pretty solid. So, you're going to get some value there.
Finalizer, it's pretty good, actually.
Yeah. So, just for Kylo Ren, we're looking roughly about 350,000 GP there. So, yeah. That's just a rough guesstimate. That's just character GP. I'm not adding anything else in. That's with the mods that I had on. So that's
a good point, actually, because it is also going to fluff your fleet GP.
It is going to fluff your fleet GP some, right? Depending on what. But again, if you worked on those ships, some people will have the characters and not even touch the ships, right?
And if they say what they, if rumors are true in that so much as we're going to expect to see more fleet zones in GAC and potentially a fleet raid down the line, eventually it's not wasted GP as well.
No, it's really not.
And you can still use them as cleanup fleet squads in W and stuff like that. They're not useless.
No. So you get Resistance a little bit different. Although now that they added Holdo, Resistance pilot ship is really, really good in that fleet. I mean, they made that ship.
His reinforcement is actually pretty decent.
Yeah, actually, I prefer Poe coming off the bench more than
Poe does hit like a truck.
Oh yeah, Poe comes off the bench and really terrorizes. But yeah, and I like Resistance in the beginning because she's got two specials that she'll use that really help speed up Holdo's Holdo maneuver, which is really nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think just a rough estimate, 350,000. That's just character GP. Ship is probably going to be some attitude. It's not that many ships, right?
No, because there's like 3 resistance ship and the capital ship for holder.
You're going to get more
ship.
Yeah, you're going to get more ships with the first order. Because if you go first order, you're going to get a lot of GP increase with on the ship side with the first order. So if you go to the first order here and look at how many ships they got, that's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, now that we've got the finalizer, so you've got the silencer, Kylo Ren ship with 3 characters, first order, special forces, and regular pilot, and then finalizer. So it will increase your ship GP more than the resistance, I would think. All right, we're just waiting for those Lightside GOTV rewards to come in, so that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be so cool.
Oh, is that about to drop? Is it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So we'll wait for that. Do some more questions here.
28 stars, I think.
Yeah, we got 31, so we'll see what we get.
Which is not bad.
Yeah, P. Question, what are the decent counters for the Mon Mothma team? I faced one last GAC round. I overkilled it, but it surprised the hell out of me. I think Vader can wreck that still. It's Vader, man. I mean, the Vader Palpatine Thrawn combination, it's just nasty. I mean, Jesus Christ. That's a really solid counter because it gets, like, if you throw like a Death Trooper or somebody, another, they get so many bonuses against, like, rebels. You have to be careful, though. You have to know how to play it. Other teams will easily handle it. Padme is going to destroy that team because they're just going to call and assist, and, you know, Padme is going to be like, oh, okay, you're building up my courage. Thanks. I really appreciate that.
You can also make a lot of leeway by if you throw in Watt for the weapons deck, you'll stop reviving, stops SRP reviving, that sort of thing.
Yeah. So if you go in there with like Watt, Vader, Palpatine, Thrawn, I mean,
yeah, it's game over.
It's game over. That's a solid counter. But I've not seen many Mon Mothmas, period. And I haven't worked on mine yet at all. So I'm waiting to see what the announcement is going to be for these next 10 characters. Because if you look at where I'm at right now, the only character that I don't really have, I mean, I got to take these 3 to Relic 5, but I can do that right now if I wanted to. I just don't want to right now. Mon Mothma, I just have to gear up, and then that's it. So she's 7 stars. So it's just a matter of what's going to be the other factors in this, and it's going to be interesting to see. I'm going to be interested to see what they put in there for Luke. Luke, oh Luke. Nathan H, question, please hit the like button, like Finn's fluffy bottom. Okay, there we go. You hit the like button, that means you're fluffing Finn's bottom. So we got 54 watching, 23 likes. Come on, we get a little bit better than that. What was it? Ray Rock says, I did Basil, Wampa, Watt versus Mon last week. Okay, that's a nice combination there too. I like that. GAFP question, SWGOH and Pickle topics. Has anyone seen Dark on Netflix? I'm loving it right now. I have not. Other than the Umbrella Academy and getting ready for The Boys, which I will binge like a madman. I've been watching a lot of anime. I mean, I'm an anime junkie, so there's a lot of series that I went back and rewatched one because I forgot. I hadn't seen it so long. I'm like, I got to refresh myself on this, which was Steins Gate. I hadn't seen Steins Gate since it had been released a long time ago. So I went back and watched that. It's been a few years since I'd seen Steins Gate. Was it Steins Gate? No. It wasn't Steins Gate. What was the one that I went back and watched? I got too many animes in my head. But yeah, I like animes a little bit more. So like when I'm downtime, I'm just chilling and I just need to veg. I like to put on a good anime. I just started Haiku, the volleyball one. So because I just finished Food Wars, so I'm getting into Haiku, and man, I'm loving the shit out of that. Oh, so good. All right, any other questions? Let me do the old Nightbot here. Hermit Fogan question, when will Ranger convert our little green friend to the dark side and then reveal to us Darth Pickle? Well, in my world, the Pickle has always been tainted with the dark side, so I don't know. That's just me, though. Let's check the stores. Always want furnaces because those are the ones that make life miserable for people. Yeah, I'll take 2 more of those. Furnaces. All right, let's check the Moss store. Oh, there's some gold ones in here. That's crap. Offense, crit chance, health 3, speed. I'm actually tempted to try to get that one. Boy, those are some good stats. This other one, though, health, tenacity, offense 3, speed on this. Oh, shit. Anything else? Do I want to spend the triangle? Yes. That's too good of a mod to try to see if it can hit. All right, so let's go roll this real quick, and then we'll check our rewards. Let's see. I do need a good triangle offense for coloring. Let's do the big roll here. Here we go. I'd love to get some good hit of speed here. Here we go. And.
Denied.
Just gonna go check my rewards because that was not good. Did not hit speed at all. Just crap. All right, we'll take out the special mission rewards. All right, we got 31 stars. Let's see, 16 and 16, 40 furnaces. That's fantastic. Oh, that's so good.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm so jelly.
Wow, the stun cuffs too. Those are fantastic. Need those as well. Okay, those are okay. Those are okay. MK6s, that's not good. The thermal, that's not great either. And MK5s, okay. Top end, very, very good rewards. Bottom of the pile, not so good. But man, 40 furnaces, shit. That's fantastic. 32 stun of those gold really stun cuffs. That's really good. That's pretty impressive. I'll take it. God damn well I'll take it. You bet your ass I'll take that. Alright. Let's go check this. See if I get some Grievous Fleet. Let's see. 2,700. Yeah, we'll spend it. All to get to is going right toward Malevolence. So I can get enough for another 30 shards to put me at, let's see, 85 out of 145. So that's not counting, no, let's see, 27, 41. Yeah, enough for maybe 40, so put me at 95 out of 145. So that works. That'll work. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Do I have a raid? Let me check here. Just the... Okay, we'll do Sith. We'll launch that today, and then we'll do it tomorrow, probably. Alright. Let's check the other stores real quick. Okay. Sure, why not? Let's get these. Shard drains, man, you can never have enough.
Nope.
Because that's what I used to convert for those
yeah, same
salvage,
here.
man. One,
Just
they're too good not to do. I'm tilted, and I want to spend money on this cross, but it's 3 speed. I'm like, fight the Urge Ranger. You just got your ass handed to you. Don't do it. All right, we do have to get one. Let me go back in here and... Yeah, we'll take those. The med packs are always needed. Any stun guns? No, there's no stun guns. But we'll look. We'll always look. Let's see there. So, what's the plan for the rest of the day? Pretty straightforward, guys, what we're doing. There's really nothing much going on for us. I'm sure Finn might stream this afternoon. He might not. I don't know. There's the SOS stream tonight, so make sure you guys check that out. I think it's 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll have the State of Survival stream that's hosted by the lovely Tits McVenom. Finn's on there playing SOS. A lot of the people that are watching us now are people that have come over from State of Survival, so that's always cool. And then after that, if you guys want to check it out, Ouchie might be on there tonight, but Heinzie's hosting the Ladies of Star Wars Galaxy Heroes on the Aussie channel, so that'll be really fun. I don't know which ladies he'll have on there, but yeah, we'll check that out. And then tomorrow morning, Jedi Academy. And then after Jedi Academy, we're going to get right into GAC. Scribe, if you want to be on Jedi Academy tomorrow, if you're not working, you're more than welcome.
What time do you kick off on Jedi Academy?
10 a.m. My time, so probably, what, 3 or 4?
Oh, yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, so just message me in the, 9 my time? Which would be like 1, 2 your time. Just message me and I'll get you in.
Sounds good.
So a lot of stuff, you guys. So tomorrow, We'll do all that. Then we'll have a little bit of a break, and then Finn will do his GAC right after my GAC. Then we'll have a small little break. I think we are going to do D&D tomorrow. It's going to be a one-shot. We're going to have something fun for tomorrow. Still have some people doing some real-life stuff with the D&D campaign, and I apologize, but real-life stuff happens, guys. People have been dealing with some deaths in the family, and you know, that's, you know. So our thoughts and prayers goes out to all those folks in our D&D campaign. You know, it's a rough time. And then, of course, last weekend as well, I was dealing with recovering from kidney stones. God. So I'm trying to think of anything else, and then yeah, I think that's it. And then Sunday, we'll see what happens. I'll probably do some streaming Sunday, a lot of streaming Sunday, because Monday's gonna be Labor Day. I don't know if I'm gonna do the lunch. I'll do GAC. Yeah, I will do. I will stream on Monday. I will do just my lunch stream with the GAC, just to hang out with you guys, because it's Labor Day, and I'm gonna be, you know, eating hot dogs and all that fun stuff. So, all right. I think that covers everything for now. So, let me see if there's any more questions. I think we did have 1 or 2 more questions coming. So let's do those, and then we'll end the stream. One more from the engineers. This question: do you think Jedi Luke will be needed for Jedi Mastering gas for Sith Emperor? No, I have not heard the gas option for Emperor. Now that's interesting. Because we were talking about, it's just been Jedi Luke, right? That's interesting. That's a great question, engineer. Holy shit. Man, that would be a dick move if they did that, man. Scribe, man, if they did that, man, holy shit.
I wouldn't be too surprised, because
I wouldn't either.
Saying that, you know, if with JKL potentially being a requirement for GL Luke, then they need to have some sort of, you know, high requirement for Palp. And gas, you know,
makes total sense.
Literally headhunted by Palp, forms an integral part of the entire story arc of both characters. It does make sense. But I'd still think it still kind of skews the difficulty in favor of Palpatine being easier to achieve.
Well, the gas event's not easy, man. Luke events.
No, but it's just because it's established longer. What have you had? 2 events of gas already?
That's true. He's been out much longer. Most people have gas. Yep.
And the requirements, you know, like Padme. Most people have got Padme. Most people have got Sap droids. You know, you might not necessarily have a Sarge, but you know, I still think it could well happen. I still think gas is quite likely. Certainly if they put Jedi Knight Luke as a Jedi Master Luke requirement, gas being a Palpatine requirement I'd say it's quite likely.
That's crazy that actually could happen. I don't think it's likely.
No, I don't think it's massively likely. I think it can. But it
wouldn't surprise us if they did some shit like that. Man, I didn't even consider, because getting gas, that is no joke, man. It is not a joke. That tier 4 battle is just ungodly.
I undergeared that.
I did too.
It's the worst experience I've ever had in any unlock of any character in this game. Just hundreds of resets. I mean, it was horrific.
Yeah, all in all, I think I spent 18 hours on the gas event. When it first happened. God. Yeah, you didn't see it. I spent 6 hours the Friday that it came out doing it, and then 9 hours that Saturday doing it before I finally got it unlocked.
It's just the worst.
It was brutal, man. It was unbelievably brutal. So, yeah, I mean, phase 2, you know, just if you get the speed order right, then as long as your characters are pretty solid, you can beat it, even a little bit under gear. Tier 4 is not. Tier 4, the 4th fight against gas is just, it's murder, man. Wow. That was a great question, man.
Just for the sake of sanity, go in with proper geared characters, because you don't want to spend hours resetting that event.
Yeah, Daniel McCrack says, what do you guys consider classifying as under gear? For gas, it's gear 12. That's under gear.
Yeah, for certain.
Without a doubt.
I did P4 with...
I did with one relic, and that was on B1. Yeah. That I did
same.
After I'd gotten my ass kicked a lot. Yeah, the Luke event, the only thing that's hard is the tier 6, the 6th fight, because you have to get your Chewie to survive. I mean, you can go higher relics. I did it with Relic 3. People were asking, do you need to go higher relics? No, you just gotta get the right RNG, and then if you mod him for survivability and potency, it worked out really well. We had a great run after I did that, because we were on the stream, like, figuring out what are we gonna mod this character as, right? And it turned out to be really, that was the correct path. But man, if they added gas to Palpatine and Luke to Luke.
Yeah.
The other problem is too, is like Luke's a newer event.
Yeah.
And it's a legend, you know, it's her heroic legendary.
Well, he's a legendary and Gas is a epic confrontation, isn't he?
I think they're both legendaries.
You sure? I thought Gas was a confrontation.
I don't know. Whatever it is, but they're just hard characters to
yeah.
hit the grind
They've both
for.
got high gear requirements for both of them.
But Gas is about to be permanently into the cycle where you can just get him at any time, right? Because he's about to.
And he's due to come back very soon.
Because he came out, I want to say October last year.
Go and have a quick look. He came out originally June. No, sorry, that was the last turn of him.
His original date was October, I believe, because
October
he
11th.
came back into December and everyone was like, "What the piss?"
Yeah, he came back super quick.
Yeah, because I got him in October, and then at the end of December, like, "Hey, we're doing Gas again." I was like, "You sons of bitches!"
Yeah.
That's such an interesting thought, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree,
CG,
Brad. Gas
wouldn't be
should drop in the
surprised.
journey guide, and if Luke's not going to be in the journey guide, that's going to really skew things. Unless they did something crazy where they made Luke permanently early into the journey guide for this to get
CG
him.
is changeable on these things. You know,
Yeah.
they'll say, you know, we don't intend this to be like this, or we intend, you know, this is the rotation for legendary events, and this is
Yeah.
how long before they go to the guide. But they can just as easily go, well, because this new GL is coming, we've decided to bring him to the journey guide early. Congratulations. And then everybody will be like, ah, crap, let's quickly get Luke.
Yeah.
Or Gas, or both, or, you know. They're not against turning around on what they've said in the past.
Man, just thinking about that just made my head go. Wah, wah, wah.
I'm kind of hoping he is a requirement, because that just makes my life easier.
Well, no, it would. For us, yes, but I'm thinking about long term. So this pros and cons. Pros, it would kind of force players that want this stuff to have to go to a certain order, right? You get Gas as part of developing your roster. That'll be a piece that goes into eventually what you do for Rey and Luke and Lightside, right? Mm-hmm. Luke would be, for the Emperor Palpatine part. I know it would not shock me. I think at this point my answer would be it wouldn't shock me. I don't think that's what they're going to do. However, we've been surprised by Capital Games on more than one occasion where they've done something we're like, shit.
Yeah.
Are they really doing that? Oh boy.
Yeah, well, it's like you're saying, they brought Gas back after like 65 days when it's normally like 90. You're like, that's not very fair.
Oh, Dan B saying you could put Malik and Darth Revan on the Palp side and Gas and Jedi Revan on the Luke side if they really want to ramp it up. God, that
doesn't really make sense.
That doesn't make sense at all, because
Malik and Revan, the Old Republic, they haven't got any interaction with the Empire.
Well, again, they don't have to necessarily treat this as like lore in the sense that, you know, but it could be a requirement, right? Like you didn't use like the 5-star ships in any of the event. You just had to have it, right? As part of the unlock, right? And so like, a lot of the characters you didn't use as part of the story arc when you did it. You could have, but it wasn't required. You just had to go in there with your best team. It's going to be fascinating to see here in the next couple of weeks. One, what are the other... First of all, what are going to be the other requirements? And then, when we do get the event, did they learn from the previous one where, like, paper, rock, scissors and shit like that the community was really pissed about? Like,
yeah, people don't want it.
Yeah, like, for me, the biggest thing is not so much the paywall, it's a Galactic Legend. I'm okay with that. I was not okay with doing all that and then have to farm tickets for the unlock. I think you should be able to go in, do the event, get the unlock. Now, for the ultimates, if you want to do tickets, because it is an ultimate ability, I'm cool with that, right? You grind the tickets for that. And I think that would be kind of... I'll see if they do that, because then they're listening, because that's the vast majority of what the player base was saying, right? And the paper, rock, scissors thing, get that shit out of there.
Do something more interesting with it. Like, the cinematic aspect of it, I think, was fine. But the gameplay of it is just dull and uninspired.
No, it's like, very much. You know,
keep the theatricalness. Just make it fun to play as well.
Yeah. I mean, it would be cool, like, if you had a journey you went with, like, Luke and did all this stuff, and Palpatine too, his storyline with the certain characters, and I mean, that would be it'd be interesting. It would be immersive, and I would be fine with that. But yeah, the paper rock scissors got to go, and the ticket requirements for unlocking the characters has got to go. I'm cool with tickets being required for the ultimates. Like, I had no problems with that. But when you add in all the tickets you need just to unlock the character, and then you add the 840 that you needed for the ultimate, that is a buttload of tickets, and it is not fun. It is super grindy. It's not an enjoyable experience. I understand.
And you put that on top of like all the heavy other gear requirements. Right. It's just like, because what is it, like 700 chirotechs for a GL, as well as like 7 full stun guns and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's
like the
crazy. And you have to, because so here are the walls. First is just the characters you need to be at certain relics. So it's a huge investment in gear and stuff. That's the first wall. The second wall is the tickets and then unlocking the character, right? That's number 2. Number 3 is you actually have to gear them to Relic 7 pretty much, and have their Zetas on, because when you go to tier 4, 5, and 6, if they're not ready, you'll get your weight. You can't waste 70 tickets, because getting the tickets is so hard. You've got to go in there full board, or you're not going to be able to do it. And if you lose because you went in there with less stuff, which is more likely to happen with a less relic or less prepared Galactic Legend, you're going to regret it, because there's nothing worse than going in there and losing one, and you're like, that's another couple days of farming, depending on or more,
and hundreds of crystals.
Yeah, that you're trying to farm. Yeah, well, that really opened up the discussion there. Man. Oh.
Ziglet says tic-tac-toe game mode incoming.
Was it like a battleship?
Hopscotch game incoming.
B5, you think, mate? Battleship, you cockmaster. Okay, so that was an interesting discussion to close it out. So what we are going to do is we are going to end the stream. Again, guys, long weekend coming up. Do the right shit. Wash your hands, wash your face, wear your mask, wear your gloves. You know, just be safe out there, guys. If you don't need to be doing stuff, it's cool to be having your family to get together and stuff, but be safe about that stuff. You know, I mean, coronavirus is still killing on average 1,000 people in the U.S. a day. It's insane. And, you know, we're already seeing spikes from big events that happen. You know, some people are not doing the right thing. We do this stuff because we're looking out for our fellow human beings. There are people out there that are very susceptible to coronavirus, right? And we want to make sure that we're doing our part to make sure that everybody stays safe, because we don't want anybody catching this shit. It's really bad. Question, will there be a Riemann stream on Sunday night? I do not know. I know I missed the last one because of my kidney stones, but if there is, I'll probably hop on there. I'll be on there so I can yell at Riemann. So yeah, you guys got the schedule. You know what's going on. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Join us on Twitch. I think Finn may do something this afternoon. If not, then I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, check out Scribe Gaming. He's over on Twitch. He's over on YouTube. If you haven't checked his stuff out, please do. Give him a follow on YouTube and Twitch. It really does make a difference. It matters to people that are doing content for you guys. There's nothing better than getting some followers and subscribes and seeing people watching your videos. It just validates all the hard work that myself and other people do. So if you can, and that's the best way you can show support. Yeah, the money stuff's fantastic. It's even better, but even those little things make a difference. So if that's all you can do right now, we know times are tough out there, do it. It really means the world to us when you guys do that kind of stuff. So With that, we're going to call this one done. So on behalf of myself, Scribe, and everybody else here in the Skewer world, thanks for joining us. Have a great rest of your day, and we will see you when we see you. Peace out.